Are you a mom struggling, dealing, or battling with an addiction or unhealthy habit that's leaving you feeling empty, lost, angry, or frustrated? Are you desiring true satisfaction that you can't find anywhere? Welcome to the Speak Truth podcast, where I share His truth and practical tools, tips, resources, prayer, and support to help you transform your life from unhealthy to healthy living. Hi, my name is Stacy Ziegler, and I'm a recovering attention seeker, now truth seeker, here to inspire, motivate, and move you to take action with confidence and courage. I share the good, the bad, and the ugly of my addictions and how I overcame and how you too can overcome with the right tools so you can walk in freedom from your addiction. So if you're ready to go from unhealthy to healthy living, join me and many women get transformed for the better and take back their life. See you inside. Start a habit, my friends. It gets easy. Anything new is always hard before it gets easy. And so really what it is just being committed and consistent and showing up every day. And then by doing that, guess what? You create discipline for yourself. Yes, you do. So on top of that, I think also 4 years this month will be that I've prayed the rosary every day for 4 years consecutive. Writing in my journal. What else? Those are two big things, like literally praying. And that's big. That's huge. I started with praying the rosary during Lent back in, I want to say it's 2019, right? 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah. So 4 years. 2019, I started journaling every day, praying the rosary every day, and I'm still doing it. So my friend, you want to create good, healthy habits, you have to start. You have to commit yourself and make the time. And so my thing is, I have a journal right by my bedside. The thing is, keep things visible. Keep your rosary beads out. Keep a book out with a pen by your side. Have a place where you're going to go and pray or write or meditate or stretch. Whatever the thing is that you want to incorporate or implement into your daily life or practice, you have to create this space. You almost have to make a plan, right? You just can't say, okay, I want to do this. And if you don't have a plan, you're going to fail. You want to go to the gym 3 times a week? Then you need to plan that. You need to write, you need to write in your calendar, like schedule yourself, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to go to the gym at 11 o'clock or 5 o'clock after work. And then commit to yourself. And if anything else comes up, you got to say, look at your calendar. Oh, no, I have an appointment with myself. Like literally call it an appointment with yourself. And then once you start doing that, you get in a habit, you get in a routine, you do it. Like you have to commit. You are the only one who can make change in your life, my friends. I've made change in my life. Let's see, other things that I've done in my life that are crazy. It's been over 35 years that I have not eaten meat. I gave up meat during Lent, right? Lent seems the time, you guys, to start implement these changes in your life. I was 15 years young. My freshman year in high school was 1990. So, actually 1990, so how many years is that? Oh my goodness, 33 years? 1990, I gave up meat for Lent. And never ate meat again. I didn't like it, so I just gave it up. What are the things that I've done? Yeah, I can talk about some other things, but it might be a little too personal. But anyways, the thing is, whether it's Lent or the new year or a new month, whatever it is that helps you to get started. And once you get going, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, 30 days, 90 days, 120, a year, right? My other challenge is I did the Bible in a year, 365 days, my friend. And now I'm doing the catechism in a year. So maybe you could call me fanatic. I'm crazy, but challenges, my friends, I believe a challenge is what's really going to help move the needle, help you to move forward in your life, to make better and healthier choices, to stay committed, to create the consistency, and to be disciplined. And so, again, it's either writing in the calendar, time for yourself, whether it's time for you to go to a class, to take time to go for a walk, whatever. If you need to schedule it and see in your planner and schedule, say, me time, and whatever that me time is, whether it's a walk, it's the gym, it's some stretching, it's cooking a healthy meal with your partner, it's going for a walk, a hike, what else? Just making time to read a book, to take a hot bath. There's so many things think of the things that maybe you say you want to do that you don't do. And then ask yourself, why don't you do the things that you want to do that you don't do? And you're probably going to say, well, I don't have enough time in the day. Okay, we all have 24 hours in a day, right? So then you have to look at, well, what are you doing with your time? How are you spending the time? Even if you work, I do things during the day. And then my partner and I, we go to the gym after 5 o'clock. Pretty much, we're not getting to the gym till 6 o'clock, getting home about after 7 o'clock, 7:30, and then making dinner together, and then cleaning up, and then showering, relaxing. It's 9 o'clock, and then we stay up for a little bit and go to bed. So it's if you want it that bad, you'll make it work. You'll make the time either before work or after work, during your lunch break, right? Lunch break, and then of course after work. You have an option. Do I go to the gym workout or do the things I want to do? Or do I sit down and say, oh, I'm tired. Give me that glass of wine. Give me that beer. I'll put the news on. Put my favorite show on. Let me watch my Netflix series, and binge Netflix. Or let me go on social media and go through and see what everybody else is doing. Because I know it's entertaining. After a day of hard work, you want to come home and relax, not have to do anything. But guess what? Relaxing is not going to get you the results that you want. You have to put the work, tears, blood, and sweat to get the results. So that means you got to show up and go to the gym after work or before. You have to prioritize, go shop, grocery shopping Saturday or Sunday to get the food that you need to plan for good, healthy meals for the week. Like everything is preparation. It's planning and strategizing a plan for yourself to better yourself, to grow yourself, my friends, right? So that's when you have to say, okay, what am I doing with my time? So instead of wasting 2 hours on watching Netflix movies, or scrolling through social media where then you find yourself like, oh my goodness, comparing yourself to everybody else and then feeling bad about yourself, and then you go and consume more things that are not good for you. You need to be aware of your time because there's lots of distractions, my friends. I've talked about this topic, about the things that distract you in your life. You need to be aware of them so then you can get your time back. You can get your life back. But you have to be aware of where are you spending your time? Where are you putting your effort into? Is it just things that are not getting you and growing you anywhere? Like I like to say, there's distractions and traction. Is the thing you're doing a distraction to distract you from life, to numb the pain, to relax you, whatever that is? Or is it attraction? Is it allowing you to grow and get closer to your goals and move the needle, move forward to growing and expanding and evolving, right? So distraction, traction, my friends. What are the distractions in your life that are occupying your time? When you say, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to cook a good meal. I have the kids. We got to go on to a, baseball game, gymnastics, or whatever. Okay, when do you have the time where you can meal plan and meal prep so you can have healthy meals on the go, healthy snacks on the go? Everything is an excuse, my friends. If you want to change your life, you want to live healthy, you want to drop the bad, unhealthy habits, the addictions, the vices in your life, you need to become aware of where you're spending your time. Time is the most precious thing that we have. And once we lose time, that's it. We don't get it back, right? So maybe you've been stuck for a year, 5 years, 10 years in the same place. And you keep telling yourself year after year, right? Maybe month after month, day after day. Okay, I'm going to start tomorrow. Oh, next week. Oh, next month. Next spring. Next year. Next summer. And you keep finding yourself saying next week. Or tomorrow. Whatever it is you're telling yourself. Excuses. I get it, my friends. It's easy to sit back and stuff. You say to yourself, okay, I already worked. I did my part. And that's great. I'm not taking away. You did your job, your work, which we all have to work. We have to provide for our family, to provide food on the table, a roof over our heads, shelter, clothing, all the basic necessities, right, to live and survive. And we can get stuck in that. But if you want more, that's where you have to hustle a bit, right? On those days off or the time after work when you just want to come home after already working, you got to continue to work a little bit more to get to the next level, my friends. And yes, you have to work. You got to put the pain in, right? The grit. You have to do the work and commit to it. If you want to get better results, you want to have a better life, you want to feel good, you want to be the best shape of your life. I've been working out for years. And, there's periods where I'm like, okay, plateau. I don't see anything happening. And then I get frustrated because I'm like, I'm going to gym. I don't see any results. The scale's going up. Okay, maybe it's muscle gain. I still look okay. But let me tell you, after like really hitting the gym from November to now, finally I lost 2 pounds. And I'm really seeing more definition and tone in my arms. And I work out, and I'm a health crazy fit fanatic. But my diet was off. I was kind of starving myself, intermittent fasting, not eating, fasting and not eating, only eating till dinner time, doing all these crazy things. And that just messes up your metabolism. That could be for another talk. But I guess my point is I'm just trying to get at that. If you want something, it's going to take time as well. People give up at the gym because, they go to the gym for 3 weeks. They don't see results. Maybe they're feeling okay, they're feeling good, but they still look in the mirror like, it takes time, my friends. It takes just as long. Think of how long it took you to get into the shape that you're in now, right? If you're out of shape. It took years to accumulate that extra fat and weight, right? It's going to take time to reverse that. Your body's not an on and off switch, which I'll tell you in a second if you're a woman, what is an on and off switch that I'm experiencing right now. It's insane. Totally insane. I never thought I was going to experience it, but I'm experiencing it at my age. But everything else, though, it takes time for your body to readjust or reset itself. So what I've been actually doing the past couple weeks is really been having my kachava, my meal protein shake in the morning before I work out. Then after I work out in the afternoon, lunchtime, 1 o'clock, having my breakfast, even though this is like a breakfast, but this is liquid, but more like a solid food, so I'll have my eggs and vegetables, my avocado, whatever that is for lunch, and then a snack if I'm feeling hungry, and then my dinner, and then not eating anything after dinner, and then my water in between. And of course, been exercising and hustling and grinding and going to the gym, taking extra classes, teaching extra classes. So that all helps, right? To rev things up, to burn the extra calories. And I'm seeing the results. So my friends, like anything, hard work pays off. No pain, no gain. You have to do the work. You can't just think you're going to sit there and melt away the fat, or you're going to just sit there and you're going to be healthy, or sit there and life's going to just change for you. No, you have to take the action. You have to take the steps forward. You have to take the movement and move forward in your life. And you can't be stuck and sit there and be stagnant in life. If you want to grow, my friends, then you need to do the work. You need to commit and stop telling yourself, oh, tomorrow, oh, next week, oh, I'm too tired. Believe me, you know how tired I've been and sore and achy and just tired and have my period longer than I need to, and still showing up for the gym and still showing up for classes and doing what I freaking need to do. I had to push myself, but I tell myself because I committed to myself. Like, why is it if you tell someone you're going to do something, you'll show up for them? If you make an appointment for a doctor's appointment, you commit and you show up. You take time out of work to go to that appointment. You leave work early to go to that appointment, or show up later to work because you have an appointment in the morning before work for a doctor's appointment, a dentist, whatever that is, a specialist. Shit. Commit to yourself. Your appointment is just as important. But why is it we choose to let ourselves down? Why is it choose to say, okay, I'll show up for you and I'll show up for that, but I won't show up for myself. If you don't show up for yourself, who else is going to show up for you, my friends? You need to show up for yourself because no one else is going to do the work for you but you. You have to do the work. I can't jump into your body and get into the best shape and say, here's your body back. Hope you like it. Ooh, look how good it looks. I look sexy. I look strong. I look, beefy, whatever, muscular. No, you have to do the work. Okay? Stop talking and start doing. Start walking. Right? So, my friend, it's commitment. So thank you for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe, share, and rate and review this podcast. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you could also screenshot this episode and tag me at Stacy Ziegler Speaks on my Instagram accounts, and I will share you my stories. And together we can inspire and motivate others to tune in to listen so they can transform their life. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in to Speak Truth, where I share truth, tips to help you transform your worlds. Until the next time, my friend, go out in the world, share love, make peace, and be happy. God bless. Mwah.